Unless you've been living under a planet-sized rock, you've probably heard of this new massively fun, building-shattering, room-filled gassing, light-class grappling, massive heavy sledgehammering game called The Finals. And if you haven't, well, welcome to your introduction to it and why it's so much fun. I think it's important to understand where it came from. Announced in August of 2022 by a new studio named Embark, the environmentally destructive shooter was showcased to the public for the first time. Its uniqueness immediately caught the eyes of so many people and was heavily anticipated. But as we've seen time and time again with new free-to-play multiplayer shooters, hype isn't always enough to keep a game around. Not even the concept is enough to make or break a game. It has to come to the public with something different. Not just hype, not just a good concept, not a hyper-competitive movement shooter, but the biggest thing of all time, a fun experience. I think several things can really make up the enjoyment you have while playing a game, but in the finals, I think it really starts with the destruction. You have the ability to open up and destroy almost every part of the map you play on, allowing for many different types of plays to be made during the course of the game. If you see a wall you want to get rid of, a floor below a cache out, or a zip line you don't want others to use, you can easily find a way to get rid of it. Not only does this allow for certain strategies to be used, but it also allows for different types of traversal, opening up new walls and pathways so you can navigate the arena. For instance, when I'm playing light class and my team is trying to defend our cache out, I can make new lines of sight with my breaching charges, or knock the cache out to a floor below if it's better for our team. If I need to get into a building from a surprising angle, maybe to catch the enemy team off guard, I can break a hole through the roof or right at the enemy's door. Not to say that's just intended for the light class, because each class does have the ability to destroy things, either by using gadgets implemented through their loadout or from various other environmental objects littered around the arena, which makes the destruction while playing feel much less like an afterthought and more of a mechanic the game was built around. And that makes sense since many of the developers at Embark came from DICE after working on previous Battlefield titles. Being really funny because look at Battlefield today, there really is hardly any destruction in sight. But when Battlefield 2042 came out, it made many fans disappointed. You couldn't really destroy much as you used to, so having a game that scratches that itch, reminiscent of the way Battlefield Bad Company 2 did, really made for a good time while playing. Like buildings can just straight up crumble to the ground and fall on top of you while you're fighting an enemy, making the gunfights a bit more complex and interesting in some cases, allowing the game to feel a lot less repetitive in the process. Speaking of gunfights are another really fun thing about the finals. Each class has several weapons, all having different recoil patterns, damage amounts, and attachment types, so you're more than likely to find a weapon you enjoy using. The heavy class has your standard LMGs, medium has the ARs, and the light class has a sniper, as well as melee weapons and many SMGs. Some weapons won't have attachments either, they'll just give you their iron sights, and you can't change them because the game doesn't have an attachment customization system, so what you see is what you get. Some people may have a problem with this, but I think the given attachments and guns with the lack of them still feel great. Like I wouldn't go and change any of them if I could. Can't talk about gunfights though without talking about time to kill. The TTK is pretty normal compared to most games. It just depends on what classes you're fighting, as the heavy class has an insane pool of health while the light class is very squishy. How long your gunfights are also imperative to successfully winning a game of the finals, because once you and your team take out another, they won't be able to respawn for a certain amount of time, giving you the opportunity to steal the cache out or finish the progress remaining on one. So you should be trying to eliminate the enemy team as fast as possible to ensure your best chance at winning. Because winning might be the best part of the finals. That exhilarating feeling of starting a tournament with your friends, making it through each round by the skin of your teeth, somehow managing to come out on top, is honestly one of the best feelings I've had playing video games in a while. Stealing a cache out at the last second while your teammates are dead, everyone's screaming as you're about to make the game-winning play, is really just pure euphoria.
There's three of them.
I can't even remember a time that I've been this excited to win a game before. Now don't get me wrong, winning in a battle royale or winning a back and forth ranked game feels really good and I do get excited, but something about the finals game show aesthetic, an arena full of packed fans watching, makes the experience feel more earned and worthwhile. It's like you and your team went on a journey, and after every death, building destroyed, bullet fired, and team killed, you came out above all the rest, making it past the finals. Hey everyone, I know I said I was going to get the video out on Friday, but I think 2 days late isn't bad at all. The video is still here. I was going through some things, so I couldn't actually get the video out on Friday, which was disappointing, but it's out today, and I put a lot of effort into it, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. This is kind of an example of what my content's going to be looking like going forward. Not necessarily related to the finals, but gaming related, commentary, video essay, definitely. They're not going to be this short whatsoever, but I just wanted to show you what these kind of buffer videos are going to look like. If you've made it this far, please make sure to leave a like if you haven't already and comment, as well as subscribe if you're new here or if you want to see more videos from me in the future. Bye guys, thanks so much for watching.